Welcome to Smiley Toon TV, the place where creativity meets joy. We explore fascinating ideas, ignite your imagination, and spark positive thinking, all with a smile. Ready to embark on a fun journey of discovery? Let's get started and fill your mind with happiness and inspiration. Emotional intelligence isn't something you're simply born with. It's a set of skills anyone can learn and grow, just like learning to ride a bike or play a new game. And sometimes, the best way to understand it is through a story. So, let's meet Max, a kid like any other, who discovers the secret to managing big feelings with a little help from his imagination. Max was a curious, energetic kid who loved to build things with blocks, race his bike down the hill, and dream up wild adventures. But sometimes, Max's feelings felt even bigger than his imagination. When things went wrong, like when his tower of blocks crashed to the floor, or when he had to stop playing to do his homework, Max felt a storm brewing inside. His face would get hot, his fists would clench, and before he knew it, he might shout or even cry. One afternoon, after a long day at school, Max was building his tallest block tower ever. Just as he was about to place the last block on top, his little sister ran by, bumping the table. The whole tower tumbled down. Max's chest tightened, and he felt the familiar rush of frustration. He wanted to yell, maybe even stomp his feet. But then, Max remembered something his teacher had talked about that morning, the idea of a calm button. The teacher explained that everyone has an invisible button inside them, a special mental tool they can use when their feelings start to get too big. All you have to do is pause, find your calm button, and press it in your mind. Max closed his eyes for a moment. He imagined a big, shiny button right in the middle of his chest. It was bright blue with the word calm written across it. He took a deep breath, and in his mind, he pressed the button gently. As he did, Max pictured a wave of cool, peaceful air washing over him. His heartbeat slowed down, and his hands relaxed. He opened his eyes and noticed that his anger wasn't as strong anymore. Sure, he was still disappointed, but he didn't feel like shouting. Instead, he took another breath and thought about what to do next. Max's sister looked worried, so he smiled at her. "It's okay," he said. "Let's build it again together." She grinned, and soon they were laughing as they stacked the blocks, making an even taller tower than before. That night, as Max was getting ready for bed, he thought about the calm button. He realized that he'd used a mental tool to help himself, just like his teacher had said. He wondered if he could use it in other situations, too. The next morning, Max's mom asked him to get ready for school. He was in the middle of drawing his favorite superhero, and he didn't want to stop. He felt frustration bubbling up again, but he remembered his calm button. He paused, pressed it in his mind, and took a slow breath. The feeling calmed down, and he was able to tell his mom, "Can I have 2 more minutes to finish my drawing?" His mom smiled and agreed. As the days went by, Max used his calm button more and more. When his friend accidentally spilled juice on his homework, when he lost a game at recess, or when he felt nervous before speaking in front of the class. Each time, he paused, pressed his calm button, and let himself cool down before reacting. Max started to notice something amazing. Every time he practiced using his calm button, it became easier to find it and press it when he needed to. He was learning to recognize his feelings sooner, and he could choose how to respond instead of letting his emotions take over. One day, Max's teacher asked the class to share something they'd learned about feelings. Max raised his hand and told everyone about his calm button. He explained how it helped him pause, cool down, and think before acting. His classmates thought it was a great idea. Some of them even made up their own calm buttons in different colors and shapes. Max realized that emotional intelligence, what grown-ups call EQ, wasn't just something you had or didn't have. It was like building a muscle or practicing a new skill. The more he used his mental tools, the stronger he became at handling big feelings. He learned that everyone feels upset, angry, or sad sometimes, but with practice, anyone can get better at understanding and managing their emotions. He also discovered other tools along the way. Sometimes he would count to 10 slowly, or imagine blowing up a big balloon with each breath to let out his frustration. Other times, he would talk to someone he trusted about how he was feeling, or write down his thoughts in a notebook. Each tool helped him in different ways, and he collected them like treasures in his mind. Max noticed that as he got better at using his calm button and other tools, his friendships improved too. He could listen to his friends when they were upset and help them find their own calm buttons. He started to notice when someone else was feeling sad or angry, and he could offer kind words or a helping hand. Through practice, Max learned that emotional intelligence isn't about never feeling big emotions. It's about noticing them, understanding them, and choosing what to do next. It's about being kind to yourself and others, even when things get tough. And just like Max, anyone can build their emotional intelligence by practicing, learning new tools, and helping others along the way. So, if you ever feel a storm brewing inside, whether it's anger, sadness, or worry, remember Max and his calm button. Pause for a moment, picture your own calm button, and press it gently in your mind. Take a deep breath and let yourself cool down. With practice, you'll get better and better at handling your feelings, building your emotional intelligence one step at a time. Emotional intelligence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build every day, with every choice you make. And just like Max, you can become a master of your emotions, ready to face whatever comes your way with calm, confidence, and a smile. Thanks for tuning in to Smiley Toon TV. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep the smiles coming. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this adventure going together. Stay positive, keep smiling, and let your mind wander.